Tiny but mighty, meet the smallest plant. Wolfia globosa, often called duckweed, holds the title for being the smallest known plant on Earth, measuring just 0.5 to 1.2 millimeters. This remarkable little aquatic plant can be found floating on the surface of ponds, lakes, and marshes. Despite its tiny size, duckweed plays a big role in the ecosystem by providing food for fish and other aquatic animals. It also helps keep water clean by absorbing nutrients and filtering pollutants. Imagine a plant so small that you could fit thousands of them on a single penny. Researchers are exploring how duckweed can be used in agriculture and wastewater treatment. With its rapid growth rate and ability to produce biofuel, duckweed may be an eco-friendly solution to some of our environmental challenges. Can you believe such a diminutive plant has such a significant impact on our world? Believe it or not, polar bear fur is transparent. While they look white from a distance, each hair shaft is actually clear. The way their fur reflects light creates that iconic snowy appearance, making it seem like they're sporting a winter coat. This unique adaptation is super clever. It allows polar bears to blend into their icy environment, perfect for sneaking up on seals, their favorite snack. But that's not all. Beneath their fur, polar bears have black skin. This dark layer helps them soak up the sun's warmth, which is crucial in their frigid Arctic habitat. Even though you might picture polar bears lounging in the snow, their bodies need that heat to survive the extreme cold. Isn't it fascinating how nature has equipped these magnificent creatures with such remarkable features? So next time you see a polar bear in a zoo or on a documentary, remember that their fur isn't as ordinary as it appears. There's a whole clever strategy going on behind that fluffy exterior. Did you know watermelon is mostly water? This juicy fruit boasts a remarkable water content of 92%. Making it the champion of hydration in the fruit world. When you bite into a watermelon slice, you're not just enjoying a sweet treat, you're also giving your body a refreshing drink. Think about it. Watermelon is perfect for hot summer days. It's like nature's answer to a thirst quencher. Besides being hydrating, watermelon is packed with essential nutrients like vitamins A and C, along with antioxidants like lycopene, which have numerous health benefits. This vibrant pink fruit is not just delicious, it supports skin health and can even help lower blood pressure. Plus, it offers a natural sweetness that makes it a popular choice for health-conscious snackers. Whether you're enjoying it at a picnic, blending it into a smoothie, or grilling it for a unique dish, watermelon is a delightful way to stay cool and healthy. So the next time you reach for a slice, remember, you're enjoying one of the most hydrating fruits around. Guess what really drives tax transparency in Australia? There's a growing call for clearer information on tax expenditures, which are the financial benefits or deductions that governments provide. In Australia, many citizens contribute taxes not just through their paychecks, but also through everyday purchases like groceries and gas. Yet many people feel left in the dark about how these funds are actually spent. As more Australians become aware of this issue, they are demanding better transparency from the government. This means they want to see exactly how their taxpayer dollars are being allocated, whether for schools, healthcare, or infrastructure projects. With increased public interest, there's hope that leaders will work to create clearer reporting on budget spending, making sure citizens can track how their contributions support vital services. Could more transparency change how we view taxes altogether? Why exactly does Chadwick Boseman inspire us all? In a remarkable act of kindness, Chadwick Boseman shared part of his salary with Sienna Miller during the production of the film 21 Bridges. When the studio wouldn't agree to Sienna's request for fair pay, Chadwick stepped up. He believed that everyone, regardless of their role, deserves fair compensation for their work. This gesture not only showcased his generosity, but also highlighted his commitment to fighting injustice in the industry. Chadwick's solidarity with Sienna sent a powerful message that addressing pay disparities is essential for progress in Hollywood and beyond. His actions remind us that true leadership isn't just about fame or success, it's about lifting others up and advocating for what is right. This kind of compassion leaves a lasting impression on fans and aspiring artists alike. How can we all follow his inspiring example? Discover why idlefish thrive in the wild. Idlefish are stunning creatures that capture the imagination with their vibrant colors and graceful movements, but they face challenges when kept in captivity. These fish, native to the Pacific and Indian Oceans, have specialized diets that require a variety of foods, making it tough to replicate their natural eating habits in an aquarium. Moreover, idlefish need plenty of space to swim and explore. They are used to roaming vast areas in the ocean, which is vital for their physical and mental health. In captivity, they often feel confined and stressed, leading to health issues. To truly appreciate their beauty, it's important to understand their natural habitat and needs. So next time you see an idlefish, remember that their stunning looks come with a need for freedom and proper care. How can we better respect these incredible fish in our aquariums? Did you know Genghis Khan embraced many faiths? Despite his strong connection to Tengrism, one of the oldest religions in Mongolia, Genghis Khan was remarkably open-minded when it came to spirituality. He believed in learning from different cultures and their beliefs, which led him to engage with Buddhist monks, Muslim leaders, Christian missionaries, and Taoist monks. This dialogue wasn't just about tolerance, it was about understanding and incorporating valuable moral teachings into his own life. For Genghis Khan, these interactions not only enriched his spiritual perspective, but also helped him unify a vast empire filled with diverse peoples and religions. His leniency toward different faiths fostered a kind of unity that was rare for his time. This strategy contributed to the stability and success of the Mongol Empire. So what can we learn from his approach to embracing diversity? Can you imagine that earthy smell after rain? This delightful scent, known as petrichor, wafts into the air as raindrops hit the ground, bringing with it feelings of freshness and nostalgia. It's created by plant oils mingling with a compound called geosmin, which is released by soil bacteria once the rain begins. Interestingly, humans are incredibly sensitive to this aroma, and it's thought that this ability helped our ancestors spot rain from a distance, crucial for survival in the wild. This connection to petrichor goes beyond just a pleasant smell. It often stirs up strong emotional memories and feelings. Whether it reminds you of childhood adventures or peaceful moments in nature, petrichor highlights how deeply intertwined we are with our environment. So the next time it rains, take a moment to breathe in that wonderful smell and appreciate its significance in our lives. You won't believe this about magnetic rings in computers. In the early days of computing, memory technology took a fascinating turn with the use of tiny magnetic rings. Each ring acted as a remarkable data storage component, allowing electrical signals to loop through them. Engineers designed these rings so that to erase data, they could simply reverse the current flowing through them, making this memory reusable. This innovative method represented a significant leap forward, providing computers with a reliable, efficient way to hold and manipulate information. Imagine a collection of these rings strung together on wires, tirelessly performing calculations as they worked in harmony. These magnetic rings were akin to the gold standard of their time, each vital to computing processes. However, as technology advanced, magnetic rings were eventually overshadowed by the invention of microchips, which packed even more power into a tiny space. Despite this, magnetic ring memory remains a crucial chapter in computing history, illustrating how visionary engineers transformed the landscape of technology. Isn't it incredible that something so small helped shape the devices we rely on today? Guess what really drives America's economy? The mighty Mississippi River plays a colossal role, contributing over $400 billion annually to the U.S. economy. Stretching 2,140 miles, this iconic river serves as a vital transportation route, connecting diverse regions and supporting countless industries. Much of the goods we rely on, from agricultural products to manufactured items, traverse its expansive waters, ensuring efficient trade across the nation. The Mississippi also supports millions of jobs, highlighting its importance not only as a natural wonder, but as an economic powerhouse. In stark contrast, the Roe River in Montana holds the title of one of the shortest rivers in the world. While it might not match the Mississippi in size or economic impact, the Roe River plays an essential role in the local economy, especially due to its proximity to one of the largest freshwater springs in the country. This river nurtures its surrounding ecosystem and sustains activities like fishing and recreation that enhance the local lifestyle. Both rivers illustrate the critical importance of waterways in shaping our economy, environment, and daily experiences. How do these waterways influence our everyday experiences? Prepare to be amazed by Think You Know Viking helmets? Discover the real history. The iconic image of a fierce Viking sporting a horned helmet is one of history's biggest misconceptions. In reality, these remarkable Norse warriors donned helmets that prioritized functionality over flamboyance. Crafted from metal or leather, the authentic Viking helmets typically featured a rounded or conical shape, effectively shielding their heads during intense battles. This myth may have emerged from 19th century Romantic art, where artists embellished their depictions of Vikings with dramatic horn designs to add flair. However, the truth reveals a starkly different story. Most helmets were simple and did not include horns at all. This practical design not only safeguarded the warriors, but also enhanced their ability to maneuver and engage in close combat. Understanding the true nature of Viking gear highlights their serious approach to warfare and survival. As we continue to explore the past, it becomes evident that many widely held beliefs are more fiction than fact. So the next time you envision a Viking charging into battle, remember it's their practicality, not theatrics, that define them. Let's uncover the truth about honeybee emotions. Did you know that honeybees communicate their feelings through scents? When bees are calm, they give off a lovely lemon fragrance, creating a cheerful atmosphere in their hives. But when they are stressed or threatened, they release a distinct banana scent, letting others know that danger is near. This fascinating ability to emit different aromas based on their emotional state highlights the complexity of these little creatures. Researchers believe that these scents help bees coordinate their activities, especially when it comes to foraging for food or defending their hive. The lemon scent acts like a signal of peace, while the banana scent serves as a warning. Observing these signals can also help beekeepers understand the health of their colonies. Isn't it amazing how such small insects can have rich emotional lives reflected in their aromas? By learning more about their scents, we can gain deeper insights into the behavior and well-being of honeybees, crucial for maintaining healthy ecosystems. What other secrets might these buzzing friends hold? What if I told you fireworks can be deadly? In 2015, a tragic incident involving Devin Staples, a former Disney World employee, highlighted the extreme dangers of improper firework use. During a 4th of July celebration with friends, Staples decided to launch a firework from his head, thinking it would be a fun spectacle. Sadly, this reckless decision led to a horrific outcome. He died instantly when the firework detonated. Fireworks can be fun and beautiful, lighting up the night sky, but they also carry significant risks if not handled carefully. Each year, thousands of people are injured by fireworks, and it's essential to remember that safety should always come first. Following safety guidelines and opting for professional displays can prevent tragic accidents like Staples from happening. So, next time you're tempted by fireworks, consider the potential dangers and choose safety for everyone involved. Did you know our DNA could reach outer space? If you stretched out all the DNA in your body, it would reach about 2.2 yards long. That's like having an entire set of measuring tapes all twisted up inside you. To put it in perspective, every single one of our cells contains DNA packed tightly into a tiny space, which is amazing since the total DNA in your body is about 37 trillion cells. So when scientists say that if you were to unwind this DNA and lay it out flat, it would actually stretch almost twice as long as a standard toddler's height, it really blows your mind. All that information is cozying up in every nook and cranny of your being, carrying the genetic instructions that make you, well, you. This intricate blueprint is responsible for everything from the color of your eyes to how your body functions, day in and day out. So the next time you think about your body, just remember, you're literally a walking library of genetic information. And if we could somehow reel out that DNA, we'd have a long enough strand to make some pretty impressive predictions about the future of life on Earth and beyond. Here's a wild fact about the Pentagon's construction. The Pentagon, one of the most recognizable buildings in the world, kicked off its construction in 1941 and was impressively completed in just 16 months. Imagine building such a massive structure that serves as the heart of the U.S. Department of Defense at a cost of nearly $50 million. Its unique five-sided shape covers about 6.5 million square feet, making it the largest office building on the planet. Designed by architect George Bergstrom, the building was engineered to accommodate thousands of military personnel, with extensive use of steel and reinforced concrete. The speedy construction was partly due to the urgent need for a centralized command during World War II. Today, the Pentagon stands not just as a military headquarters, but also as a symbol of American resilience and strategic strength. Can you believe how quickly it was built? What if I told you drones save whales' lives? It may seem like science fiction, but this incredible technology is now reshaping how we study these majestic creatures. Researchers utilize drones to monitor whales without causing them stress, a significant advancement over traditional methods. In the past, tracking devices were attached to whales using boats and nets, which could upset the animals. Now, scientists can deploy lightweight devices with suction cups right onto the whales' backs as they surface for air, allowing for seamless attachment and minimizing disturbance. This innovative approach not only collects vital information about whale movements and health, but also enhances our understanding of their social behaviors. As we gather more data on how these giants migrate and interact, targeted conservation strategies can be developed to protect their habitats more effectively. With each successful drone deployment, we gain deeper insights into their underwater journeys, ensuring a brighter future for these incredible marine mammals. Drones are proving to be lifesavers, helping us safeguard the ocean's giants from above. Prepare to be amazed by Titanic's filming mishap. During the production of the iconic 1997 film Titanic, an unexpected incident took place involving one of the massive propellers from the ship used in the film. As the crew shot a dramatic scene depicting the ship's tragic sinking, an extra was injured when the propeller accidentally struck their leg amid a chaotic swimming scene. Thankfully, this shocking event did not lead to serious injuries, but it certainly added a layer of drama to the already intense filming process. The filmmakers were dedicated to creating an authentic experience for viewers, often pushing the limits of safety. Despite the near miss, the extraordinary attention to detail paid off, resulting in a cinematic masterpiece that has captivated audiences for decades. Can you imagine being on set during such a dramatic moment? Hard to believe, but AT&T controlled your phone choices. Back in the day, AT&T had a tight grip on the telephone market, and they weren't shy about it. Before the company faced its antitrust breakup in 1982, they enforced strict rules that prevented customers from using phones made by other manufacturers. AT&T argued that allowing outside devices could harm their network's performance. Imagine being told which phone you could own simply because of the company you paid for service. This monopoly limited consumer options and stifled innovation in the phone industry. People had to choose from a limited selection of AT&T-approved models, which meant that creativity and design choices were left out of the equation. The breakup revolutionized the market, opening the door for competition and a wave of new technologies. Today, we enjoy a variety of devices from different companies, thanks to those changes made decades ago. Ever wondered about the largest flying animal ever? That title belongs to Quetzalcoatlus, a remarkable creature from the age of dinosaurs. Imagine a giant animal as tall as a giraffe soaring through the skies. This fascinating creature lived around 70 million years ago in what is now North America. With a wingspan reaching up to 36 feet, Quetzalcoatlus is a stunning example of nature's creativity. Unlike birds, it likely used its long, pointed beak to snatch fish and small creatures from the water. Paleontologists believe it glided on air currents, making it an incredible flyer. The discovery of such immense flying reptiles shows just how diverse and strange life was during the late Cretaceous period. Every fossil discovery teaches us more about these extraordinary beings, reminding us that the past was filled with wonders we can only dream of. What other surprises might the fossil record hold? Here's what actually happens when ships break tradition. The USS Kearsarge was quite a standout among the fleet of Navy battleships, which usually carry names of U.S. states. Instead of following this common naming convention, The Kearsarge embraced a distinct identity linked to its roots in naval history. Named after a mountain in New Hampshire, the ship's name pays tribute to the USS Kearsarge, a famous Civil War ship that played a crucial role in battles. This choice allowed the Kearsarge to shine brightly in a sea of state names, showing that creativity can be just as powerful as tradition. With a strong presence in the fleet, it demonstrated the importance of innovation and individuality in military history. Ships like the Kearsarge remind us that breaking the mold in naming can create a lasting legacy that honors the past while paving the way for the future. Believe it or not, gravity travels as fast as light. This amazing fact means that if the sun were to suddenly collapse, we wouldn't notice anything different for a full 8 minutes. Why is that? It takes light and gravitational signals the same amount of time to travel from the sun to Earth, about 93 million miles. So when you look up at the sun, you're actually seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. If a collapse did happen, our planet would remain blissfully unaware of the impending doom until those 8 minutes are up. After that delay, we would feel the impact of the sun's absence, as gravity would no longer keep us in orbit. The skies would darken, temperatures would plummet, and Earth's beautiful days would turn bleak. This fascinating concept shows just how interconnected everything in our universe is, reminding us that space and time are intricately woven together. Can you imagine that flamingo knees are hidden? Flamingos are famous for their striking pink feathers and long legs. But did you know their knees are tucked away high on their legs? This unique anatomy means their actual knees are covered by fluffy feathers, making them appear graceful as they wade through shallow waters. When searching for food, flamingos tilt their bodies and bend their necks, using their specialized beaks to sift through mud and water for tasty treats like algae and small crustaceans. This clever design not only helps them stay balanced while standing on one leg, a common pose for these bird beauties, but also allows them to navigate their watery habitats with ease. So next time you see a flamingo, remember there's more than meets the eye when it comes to their surprising knee placement. Believe it or not, a character over 9,000 years old, this incredible figure, linked to archaeological findings in Finland, is more than just a relic of the past. It represents a deep connection to human history. Known as the Pohjan Birik, this ancient character played a significant role as an antiseptic figure, showcasing early human ingenuity in using nature for healing. Archaeologists discovered pieces of the Pohjan Birik, revealing how our ancestors utilized its properties to fend off infections long before modern medicine. The importance of this character emphasizes how people throughout the ages have sought ways to protect their health by turning to the natural world. As we explore the Pohjan Birik's origins, we learn not only about its practical applications, but also about the cultures that revered it. This is a vivid reminder that ancient knowledge often laid the groundwork for contemporary practices we sometimes take for granted. So what else might archaeology unveil about our ancestors' remarkable resourcefulness? Prepare to be amazed by sharp knives. They may seem intimidating, but sharp knives are actually much safer than dull ones. Why? Because sharp blades need less pressure to slice through food, which means you have more control while cutting. When you use a dull knife, you're often pushing harder to get the job done, which increases the chances of slipping and potentially causing a nasty cut. Imagine trying to slice a tomato. A sharp knife glides through effortlessly, while a dull blade can skid off the surface. This is why chefs and home cooks alike prefer sharp knives for their efficiency and safety. By investing a little time in keeping your knives sharp, you not only make your cooking easier, but also create a safer kitchen environment. So the next time you're preparing a meal, remember to reach for that sharp knife. Your fingers will thank you. Prepare to be amazed by ever wondered where Hawaiian pizza truly came from? This beloved dish, known for its unique mix of savory ham and sweet pineapple, actually originated in Canada despite its tropical name. The invention of Hawaiian pizza is attributed to Sam Panopoulos, a Greek immigrant who settled in Canada during the 1950s. In 1962, he and his brothers opened a restaurant in Ontario, aiming to attract a crowd with innovative flavors. One day, seeking to experiment, they combined canned pineapple with traditional pizza toppings, and the result was an instant sensation. This bold choice not only delighted taste buds, but also transformed the pizza scene in North America. Interestingly, Hawaiian pizza has little connection to Hawaiian culture itself. Rather, it embodies the inventive spirit of immigrants blending diverse culinary traditions. Today, Hawaiian pizza ignites lively debates among food enthusiasts regarding pineapple's place on pizza, yet it stands as a delicious reminder of how culinary creativity can bridge cultures and create unexpected delights. So the next time you bite into a slice, remember, it's not just pizza, it's a tasty piece of history. This might surprise you. All gold fits in 3 pools. The total amount of gold ever mined by humans is around 187,000 metric tons, which is truly astonishing considering its cultural significance and economic role. If you visualize this shimmering metal, it becomes clear that it occupies a surprisingly small space, enough to fill just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Most of this precious metal remains locked away in banks, crafted into exquisite jewelry, or embedded in high-tech electronics, emphasizing its rarity. Gold has fascinated civilizations throughout history, from the Egyptians who adorned their tombs with it, to the Inca worshiping it as a divine gift. Its exceptional qualities, such as resistance to corrosion and ease of shaping, further enhance its allure. Even today, modern economies regard gold as a crucial asset, underlining its role as a trusted store of value. This compactness serves as a powerful reminder that the true worth of a commodity often lies in its scarcity, highlighting how treasures we covet can sometimes be surprisingly minimal in physical form. What would you do with all that gold? Is it really true that dry ice creates spooky fog? Dry ice is no ordinary ice. It's actually frozen carbon dioxide. This fascinating substance doesn't melt into liquid like regular ice does. Instead, it undergoes a remarkable process called sublimation, where it transitions directly from a solid to a gas when exposed to room temperature air. This unique feature produces that mesmerizing fog effect often seen in movies or during Halloween parties. When dry ice sublimates, it reaches a chilling temperature of around 178 degrees, causing the surrounding air to cool and condense into tiny water droplets. This results in a thick, smoky mist that adds drama to any setting. But dry ice isn't just for aesthetics, it's also highly practical. It's commonly used to preserve food during transport or in scientific experiments that illustrate gas laws. However, caution is essential when handling dry ice, as its extreme cold can lead to skin burns. So next time you're enchanted by that eerie fog, you'll understand the magic of dry ice at work. This might surprise you. Galaxies are on a collision course. In about 5 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will clash in an astronomical event that sounds like something from a science fiction movie. Imagine this: 2 massive galaxies, each filled with billions of stars, are hurtling toward each other. As they get closer, their gravitational forces will pull them together, ultimately creating a new, larger galaxy. Scientists predict that this collision will not only change the structure of these galaxies, but will also spark new star formation as gas clouds collide. While it may sound catastrophic, don't worry. This event will happen long after our sun has exhausted its life. So while our planet might not last that long, the universe will continue to evolve spectacularly. Isn't it fascinating to think about how our cosmos is always changing? Why did Arnold Schwarzenegger invest in a private jet? In 1991, when Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in Terminator 2: Judgment Day, he didn't just rake in cash from his role, he made a significant investment. He received an impressive salary for the movie, but instead of spending it on flashy cars or luxurious homes, he opted to buy a $12.75 million Gulfstream III jet. This purchase allowed him to travel in style and comfort while working on different film sets worldwide. The jet, which was a favorite among celebrities, represented more than just an extravagant purchase. It symbolized Schwarzenegger's commitment to his career and his savvy approach to business. By investing in a private jet, he ensured he could manage his busy schedule effectively. For those in the entertainment industry, such investments can provide a practical way to balance work and personal life. How does this blend of Hollywood stardom and shrewd investing inspire you? Most people don't know this, but Alaska is moving. Thanks to the fascinating science of plate tectonics, Alaska, the largest U.S. state, is shifting closer to Russia by nearly 3 inches each year. The Earth's crust is made up of several large floating plates, and Alaska sits right on the edge of one of these tectonic plates. These plates are constantly in motion, driven by forces from deep within the Earth. As they collide, separate, or slide past one another, they can create remarkable geological effects. This movement means that not only is Alaska slowly drifting towards Russia, but it also shapes the state's stunning landscapes, including its majestic mountains and active volcanoes. Imagine a future where Alaska and Russia are even closer, perhaps influencing climate patterns and animal migrations. This constant motion is a reminder of the dynamic nature of our planet. So the next time you think about Alaska, remember that it's not just a beautiful wilderness. It's also a place where science and nature are in constant motion. Isn't that amazing? This might surprise you. Dolphins have a side preference. Studies reveal that bottlenose dolphins tend to favor their right side, exhibiting about 95% right-sided behaviors. Just like many humans are right-handed, this phenomenon suggests a fascinating link between how these intelligent marine mammals and we process information. Scientists believe this lateralization connects to specialized functions in the brain's hemispheres. In humans, right-handedness is celebrated and stems from how the brain's left side controls language and fine motor skills. Dolphins, being highly social animals, likely benefit from their preference by coordinating movements and communicating effortlessly within their pods. This right-side bias raises intriguing questions about the evolution of intelligence in animals. Could understanding their preferences help us learn more about our own cognitive development? Dolphins truly showcase the marvels of nature in unexpected ways. Is it really true that Antarctica is a peaceful zone? The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959, ensures that this icy continent remains a neutral area focused on scientific exploration. Imagine a place where no military activity can happen, and mining or nuclear testing is completely banned. The treaty was the world's first agreement of its kind, setting a precedent for international cooperation. With over 50 countries participating, Antarctica is dedicated solely to research, making it a unique haven for scientists studying climate change, wildlife, and other critical global issues. This means that researchers from different nations can work together without conflict, sharing their findings to better understand our planet. By designating Antarctica as a scientific preserve, the treaty not only protects its fragile environment, but also fosters collaboration among countries, reminding us of the importance of working together for the greater good. Isn't it remarkable how humanity can unite for knowledge? Most people don't know this, but ginger ale has history. Vernors Ginger Ale, America's oldest soda, dates back to 1866 when Detroit pharmacist James Verner first crafted it. What makes this soda stand out? It's aged in oak barrels for 4 years, a unique process that enriches its flavor. This careful aging gives Vernors its bold, zesty taste, setting it apart from other soft drinks. Since its creation, Vernors has become a delightful staple in American beverage culture, enjoyed by generations. Its distinctive flavor can add a refreshing twist to countless drinks, making it perfect for both sipping straight out of the bottle and mixing into cocktails. With roots that stretch back to the 19th century, Vernors Ginger Ale is not just a beverage but a piece of history. Many people associate it with memories of family gatherings and celebrations, where a fizzy drink ignites joy. So next time you take a sip, remember the rich story of this iconic soda and the journey from a Detroit pharmacy to your glass. Dive into Switzerland's stunning lake paradise. Did you know that no matter where you are in Switzerland, you're never more than 15 miles from a lake? This beautiful country is home to more than 1,500 lakes, each offering its own unique charm. Picture yourself relaxing by Lake Geneva, known for its striking city views and vineyards, or taking a boat ride on Lake Lucerne, surrounded by majestic mountains. The clear blue waters not only make for breathtaking scenery, but also provide plenty of recreation opportunities like swimming, sailing, and fishing. Many lakes are situated near charming villages and rich historical sites, making them perfect for exploring both nature and culture. Switzerland's lakes are not just pretty sights. They also create habitats for diverse wildlife and play a vital role in the ecosystem. With all this beauty and variety, which lake will you visit first? Have you ever heard of Yonge Street's identity crisis? This remarkable street in Canada was once celebrated as the longest street in the world, stretching an astounding over 1,000 miles from the bustling city of Toronto to the charming town of Newmarket. However, a change in definition by cartographers shook things up. They decided to reclassify part of Yonge Street as a highway, which dramatically altered its status. Now, instead of holding the title of the world's longest street, it grapples with a new identity as a long road that connects various communities without the same recognition. This fascinating evolution highlights how our understanding of geography can shift based on new definitions and classifications. Yonge Street still serves as a vital artery for traffic, commerce, and local life, but it's interesting to think about what it means to be the longest street when part of it is categorized differently. Isn't it curious how a simple reclassification can change something's identity so profoundly? Believe it or not, music makes fireworks even better. Have you ever watched a fireworks show and felt that thrilling connection when each explosion aligns perfectly with a catchy tune? Fireworks synchronized to music create mesmerizing displays that engage our senses in remarkable ways. This impressive feat combines art and technology. Skilled pyrotechnicians carefully time each rocket's launch to coincide with specific musical notes. The result is a magical experience where vibrant bursts of color light up the sky while the melody plays on. These shows are popular at festivals, celebrations, and special events worldwide, turning an ordinary firework display into a spectacular performance that captivates audiences. So, next time you find yourself at a fireworks show, pay attention to the music. You might discover an entirely new layer of enjoyment that makes the event unforgettable. Guess what really drives malaria's deadly history? Malaria has haunted humanity for over 4,000 years, with ancient Egyptians being the first to document its symptoms. This disease isn't just a nuisance. It has claimed countless lives, affecting even powerful historical figures who lacked proper medical treatment. Imagine living in a time where the knowledge of effective medication was non-existent. If malaria goes untreated, it can lead to serious complications such as seizures, brain damage, and even organ failure, ultimately causing death. The parasite that causes malaria, transmitted by mosquitoes, continues to thrive in various regions around the world today. Efforts to combat this age-old plague have evolved over the centuries, but challenges remain due to inadequate healthcare facilities in some areas. As we learn more about this ancient enemy, can we find a way to end its reign once and for all? Here's a wild fact about tipping in Japan. In 2023, Japan made a significant cultural shift by abolishing the practice of tipping, which many see as unnecessary in their society that values politeness and respect. Unlike in countries where tipping is expected and rooted in custom, Japanese workers typically receive fair wages that reflect their hard work. This move highlights Japan's strong belief that good service is a standard part of hospitality, rather than something that needs reward through extra cash. Imagine dining in a restaurant where you don't have to worry about leaving an extra amount on the table. Instead, the focus remains on enjoying the meal and the exceptional service without the awkwardness that often accompanies tipping. This unique perspective raises interesting questions about how different cultures view appreciation and remuneration. Should other countries follow Japan's lead? You might be shocked to learn about prickles. A group of porcupines, those fascinating creatures covered in sharp quills, is known as a prickle. This fun fact comes from their unique social behavior. While porcupines are often solitary animals, they do come together, especially during mating season or when seeking warmth. These gatherings can be quite charming as they huddle close to each other, sharing body heat and creating a delightful sight. Porcupines are herbivores, feasting on bark, leaves, and fruits, using their strong teeth to gnaw through tough surfaces. Interestingly, when threatened, a porcupine's first instinct isn't to throw its quills, but to retreat and puff up its quills to appear larger. This clever strategy allows them to fend off predators without immediately using their sharp defenses. Next time you hear about porcupines, remember their prickle and admire their quirky social habits. What if I told you about edible insect candies? Hot Licks is a fascinating brand that stands out by creating treats like chocolate-covered scorpions and barbecue worms. While the idea of munching on bugs might sound bizarre to some, Hot Licks wants to make insect consumption an accepted and tasty option for everyone. This unique approach isn't just for thrill seekers, it's a clever way to introduce more sustainable protein sources into our diets. Edible insects are packed with nutrients and require less land and water to farm compared to traditional livestock. With each crunchy bite, you might be surprised by the blend of flavors and textures, turning the creepy into something deliciously fun. As we face global food challenges, embracing alternatives like these could lead to a healthier planet and diverse culinary adventures. So why not give it a try and see if you can handle the buzz of these intriguing treats? Who knows, you might just find a new favorite snack. What if I told you about paper filter evolution? Paper filters, an essential item in our daily lives, have come a long way since their inception. Originally, filters were crafted from wood pulp, a natural material that served its purpose well, but had limitations in terms of efficiency. Over time, advancements in technology revealed new possibilities. Today, we enjoy filters made from a variety of specialized materials, including synthetic fibers and biodegradable substances that enhance both performance and sustainability. This shift not only improves the filtering process, but also reflects our increasing awareness of environmental issues. As we sip our coffee or brew our tea, we might not realize the journey these humble filters have taken, transforming from simple wood-based designs into sophisticated tools that make our beverages cleaner and tastier. Isn't it fascinating how technology can change the way we experience something so ordinary? Did a dentist really invent the electric chair? Yes, it's true. Alfred Porter Southwick was not only a dentist, but also a steamboat engineer, and he played a crucial role in developing this controversial method of execution. In the late 19th century, Southwick became concerned about the suffering caused by existing methods of execution, like hanging. His background in both dentistry and engineering gave him a unique perspective on how electricity could be harnessed for a more humane form of capital punishment. Southwick proposed and refined the concept of using electrical currents to carry out executions, believing it would result in a quicker and less painful death. By 1888, his idea caught the attention of authorities looking for a new method that could be both efficient and deemed more civilized. It was subsequently adopted in New York, marking the start of a new chapter in the justice system. It's hard to believe that a dentist's innovation led to such a dramatic and lasting impact, sparking debates about morality and ethics in capital punishment. What if I told you Star Trek fans got roasted? In a memorable 1986 episode of Saturday Night Live, the legendary William Shatner, who played Captain James T. Kirk, took the stage and delivered a hilarious yet pointed message to die-hard Star Trek enthusiasts. With a mix of humor and genuine frustration, he famously told fans to get a life. This moment not only showcased Shatner's wit, but also highlighted a real issue. The intense devotion of some fans had become overwhelming since the show's debut in the 1960s. Over the years, Shatner faced constant interactions with fans eager for his attention, and often their obsession blurred the lines between admiration and excessive fandom. The skit became iconic, serving as a playful reminder that while enthusiasm for Star Trek is great, it's important to maintain balance in life, especially when it comes to our favorite shows and characters. Is it really true that moles need constant food? Moles are fascinating creatures with remarkable adaptations for life underground. Because they have high metabolic rates, these little animals require a substantial amount of energy just to keep going. Moles primarily feast on insects, worms, and other small invertebrates found in the soil. In fact, they can eat up to their body weight in food every day. If they go without food for even just a few hours, they can face serious health problems, leading to weakness or even death. This constant need for nutrition drives them to be highly effective hunters, digging through the dirt to find their meals. Their unique lifestyle and rapid metabolism make them experts at surviving in their subterranean world. But it also means they can't take a break when it comes to eating. So next time you see a molehill, remember how hard these critters are working beneath our feet. Ever seen cats causing chaos in IKEA? In 2010, IKEA decided to try something completely unconventional by releasing 100 cats into their Wembley store. Imagine the scene: fluffy felines roaming among the flat-pack furniture displays, bringing a sense of whimsy and surprise. While shoppers were trying to navigate the aisles filled with shelves, sofas, and chairs, the cats were more interested in exploring than snacking on IKEA's famous meatballs. This quirky move wasn't part of a marketing strategy. Instead, it created a lighthearted atmosphere and drew laughter from customers. People enjoyed the unexpected twist during their shopping trips, taking photos and sharing the experience with friends and family. The playful interaction between cats and the furniture showcased how a touch of fun can turn an ordinary day into a memorable one. Who would have thought that an IKEA trip could include such feline-friendly chaos? Did you know Sprite debuted to rival 7-Up? This might surprise you. Sprite, the crisp lemon-lime soda we enjoy today, was created by Coca-Cola in the late 1950s. Back then, 7-Up was gaining massive popularity, and Coca-Cola wanted to enter the lemon-lime market. So in 1961, they launched Sprite, which quickly became a fan favorite. What makes Sprite unique is its refreshing taste and distinct blend of citrus flavors. Unlike many sodas that are overly sweet, Sprite offers a zesty kick that pairs well with food or can be enjoyed on its own. Additionally, Sprite's catchy advertising campaigns helped it become a staple in many households. Today, it stands as one of Coca-Cola's most successful brands, enjoyed in countless countries around the world. The story of Sprite is a fascinating example of how competition can lead to delicious innovation, don't you think? Hard to believe, but black holes hold infinite mysteries. At the very heart of a black hole, scientists believe is a singularity, a point where matter is crushed to infinite density. This means that the usual rules of physics, like gravity and time, no longer apply. Imagine squeezing everything you know about the universe into an endlessly tiny space. Because of this bizarre nature, the singularity raises many questions for researchers. How does space and time behave under such extreme conditions? We can't see black holes directly, but we detect them by their surroundings, often observing stars spiraling into a seemingly empty void. The quest to understand singularities also challenges our understanding of the universe itself, pushing the limits of our physics. Each discovery about them could unlock new secrets, leading us closer to solving the greatest puzzles of the cosmos. Are we ready for what we might find? Why exactly does folding cranes grant wishes? According to Japanese legend, if you fold 1,000 origami cranes, you will be granted a wish from the gods. This beautiful tradition stems from the belief that cranes are sacred creatures that symbolize peace, happiness, and longevity. One of the most famous stories surrounding this practice is that of Sadako Sasaki, a young girl who developed leukemia after the Hiroshima bombing. Determined to recover, she began folding cranes in hopes of a miraculous cure. Although she didn't live to complete her task, her story inspired many to take up the challenge of folding 1,000 cranes for hope, peace, and healing. This act of creating cranes is not just a test of patience, but also a heartfelt symbol of resilience and perseverance. So the next time you see an origami crane, remember it represents a wish or a dream waiting to be fulfilled. Hard to believe, but pigeons were war heroes. During World War I, these remarkable birds played a vital role in communication on the battlefield. With trenches often separating soldiers from the outside world, traditional means of sending messages were largely ineffective. Enter carrier pigeons, who took to the skies, bravely flying over enemy lines and delivering crucial messages to commanders. One particularly famous pigeon, Cher Ami, became a legend for her daring missions. Despite facing gunfire and harsh weather, Cher Ami successfully delivered a message that saved a battalion of soldiers trapped in combat. For her unwavering courage, she was awarded a medal for her bravery, showcasing how animals like Cher Ami made significant contributions during wartime. The story of war pigeons serves as a reminder of the surprising ways animals have assisted humans in dire situations. Can you imagine a tiny pigeon carrying messages across dangerous battlefields? Can you imagine blood cells having different lifespans? It's fascinating to think about how our bodies manage health and immunity through these tiny warriors. Red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout the body, usually live for about 120 days. On the other hand, white blood cells, our immune system's frontline defenders, have a much shorter lifespan. Depending on their specific type and function, some white blood cells may only survive for a few hours, while others last several days. This variety in lifespans showcases the incredible adaptability and efficiency of our blood. When you suffer a cut or fight off an illness, it's these white blood cells that spring into action, rapidly multiplying and tackling threats. Meanwhile, red blood cells continue their vital role of transporting oxygen, helping to keep you energized. This clever system ensures our bodies can respond quickly to challenges, adjusting to keep us healthy. Isn't it amazing how such small cells play such a big role in our lives? Meet Kiefer, the giant Maine Coon cat taking over the internet. At just 2 years old, Kiefer has become a celebrity for his remarkable size, tipping the scales at over 26 pounds and stretching more than 4.9 feet long. Born as a tiny kitten in Russia, Kiefer was adopted by a loving woman who had no idea that her furry friend would grow to resemble a miniature lion. Maine Coons are known for their impressive size and friendly personalities, and Kiefer is no exception. His luxurious fur, playful demeanor, and giant paws make him an adorable sight, captivating everyone who meets him. People are fascinated by him, sharing his pictures and videos across social media, where his antics never fail to amuse. Kiefer's unique appearance has brought joy to many, and his story highlights the love and bond between pet and owner. Whether he's lounging on a sun-soaked windowsill or chasing after his favorite toys, Kiefer proves that cats can truly be larger than life. Could he be the biggest cat in the world? Can you believe objects stick to Jamie Keaton's skin? This curious phenomenon has left doctors scratching their heads, as Jamie is one of only 3 people in the world known to experience this rare condition. Specialists believe that the magic happens because of his skin's remarkable ability to absorb oxygen. This property creates a sort of adhesive effect, allowing small items to cling to his body. Imagine walking around with coins or keys effortlessly staying put. Jamie's unique situation has not only baffled medical experts but also sparked interest in the world of science. Researchers are eager to understand how this unusual ability works and what it might reveal about human biology. Jamie himself has learned to embrace his condition, often sharing fascinating stories about the little objects that adhere to him. The medical community continues to study these rare cases, hoping to unlock secrets that could lead to advances in skin health or other fields. How incredible is it that Jamie's skin could teach us so much about our own bodies? Guess what really drives Victoria's Secret's success? In 1982, Roy Raymond made a bold decision to sell Victoria's Secret to Leslie Wexner, the visionary founder of L Brands. Wexner's leadership marked a turning point for the brand, transforming it from a small niche retailer into a global powerhouse in the lingerie industry. Under his guidance, Victoria's Secret expanded its product lines, introduced iconic fashion shows, and created a marketing strategy that captivated and engaged shoppers worldwide. Wexner understood the importance of branding and allure, effectively turning lingerie shopping into a glamorous experience. Today, Victoria's Secret is synonymous with luxury underwear, thanks to its unforgettable advertising campaigns and a strong presence in pop culture. So what really made Victoria's Secret soar? It was all about smart decisions and bold strategies. Did you know that Hong Kong has a wild urban labyrinth? Kowloon Walled City, once a haven for thousands of residents, is an astonishing example of how a complex mix of history and lack of formal governance shaped an entire community. With its construction beginning in the 1950s, it grew without much regulation, resulting in tightly stacked buildings and chaotic layouts that seemed to defy standard city planning. Residents built shops, homes, and even recreational spaces within a tangled web of interconnected structures. The dense living conditions sparked a unique culture, fostering a sense of cooperation among neighbors. At its peak, Kowloon Walled City housed around 30,000 people in just 6 acres. Despite its infamous reputation, this urban maze became a symbol of resilience and creativity, making it an intriguing spot for urban explorers and historians alike. What secrets does this bustling city still hold? Guess what really drives the most premature twin story? Adia Leyland and Adriel Lukanataraja made history when they were born on March 4, 2022 in Canada, as the most premature twins ever recorded. Arriving a remarkable 126 days early at just 22 weeks of gestation, these tiny fighters faced incredible odds. Adia weighed in at a mere 1.6 pounds, while her brother Adriel was even smaller at just 14.8 ounces. Their birth is a stunning testament to advancements in neonatal care. Both babies needed specialized medical attention immediately after birth, showcasing the marvels of medicine today. They spent significant time in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, NICU, where dedicated staff worked tirelessly to monitor their progress and ensure their survival. Their journey has raised awareness about the challenges premature infants face and the importance of research in improving outcomes. The inspiring story of these twins illustrates not just scientific achievement, but also the resilience of life. How can such a tiny beginning lead to a lifetime of possibilities? Did you know toilets reveal social dynamics? Researchers often find that communal toilet facilities offer a fascinating glimpse into how families and communities interact. When people come together in shared spaces like these, it's not just about the practical use of the toilet, it's a rich social experience. Families might engage in conversations, laugh, or share stories while waiting, transforming a basic necessity into a lively social hub. This is especially evident in various cultures where using a communal toilet becomes a daily routine that fosters connections. Observing these interactions can reveal insights about social norms, cooperation, and even conflict resolution in everyday life. As people navigate their shared environment, they develop a sense of community and belonging that goes far beyond simple restroom use. So next time you think about toilets, remember they're not just for business. They can also play a role in how we connect with others and build relationships. Isn't it interesting how such a simple facility can reflect complex social behavior? Is it really true that gulls have red beaks? The red-billed gull, a stunning seabird found mainly around New Zealand, showcases a striking bright red beak during its breeding season. This vibrant color isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in attracting mates. During the breeding period, the contrast of its black and white plumage combined with that vivid beak captures attention, making it easier for potential partners to find one another. Interestingly, the beak's color may also signal health and vitality, traits that are desirable in a mate. These gulls often gather in large colonies, where their unique calls fill the air and create a lively atmosphere. The red-billed gulls are highly social, not just during breeding but throughout the year, often seen flying in flocks or resting on coastal cliffs. Their diet, which mainly consists of small fish and invertebrates, also depends on their sharp eyesight and amazing agility. So the red beak is more than just eye-catching. It's a vital part of their life cycle. How cool is it to see nature's beauty tied directly to survival? Why is the mandarin bird so incredibly colorful? This stunning bird, native to China and Australia, showcases an incredible palette of vibrant colors, making it one of the most eye-catching birds in the world. Mandarin ducks sport a unique blend of orange, green, blue, and black feathers that give them their dazzling appearance. These colors are not just for show. They play important roles in attracting mates and signaling health. The males are particularly vivid, flaunting their bright hues during the breeding season to impress potential partners. Interestingly, the mandarin bird has a fascinating history tied to ancient Chinese culture, symbolizing love and fidelity. Because of their beauty, they have also been featured in artwork and stories throughout the centuries. If you ever see one, you'll understand why people are captivated by them. With their striking appearance, these birds remind us of nature's incredible diversity and artistry. Guess what really drives Northeast Greenland National Park's beauty? This stunning location is the largest national park in the world, stretching over an astonishing 972,000 square kilometers, 375,000 square miles. To put that in perspective, it's about 3 times the size of Germany. Despite its vastness, this remote wilderness is sparsely populated, offering a peaceful refuge where Arctic wildlife thrives. Visitors might encounter fierce polar bears, whimsical Arctic foxes, and even majestic musk oxen as they explore the park. The breathtaking scenery includes towering icebergs, winding fjords, and mesmerizing glaciers that capture nature's raw power and beauty. The park is a crucial habitat, protecting these remarkable animals and their ecosystems against the threats of climate change. While it may feel isolated, the park plays a key role in global conservation efforts. So, are you ready to discover the wonders of this wild paradise? Let's uncover the truth about Puebla's hidden volcano. Nestled in the heart of Puebla, Mexico, stands an unassuming dormant volcano that rises just 43 feet tall. Despite its modest height, this unique geological formation has a fascinating lineage, believed to be born from the fusion of 2 ancient volcanic entities. Visitors have a special opportunity to explore its depths by descending a staircase that leads into its heart, offering a glimpse into the volcanic history that shaped the region. This adventure not only reveals the physical features of the volcano, but also connects visitors to its rich mythological past, full of stories and legends passed down through generations. The experience is both thrilling and educational, as explorers can learn about the geological processes that create volcanoes and the significance of these natural wonders in the local culture. So, if you ever find yourself in Puebla, don't miss the chance to delve into this small but storied volcano, where every step downwards reveals a piece of history waiting to be discovered. Did you know government communication is changing fast? Public expectations have shifted dramatically in recent years, with citizens craving more transparency and engagement from their governments. While only about 6% of conversations might officially focus on government policies or actions, the rise of social media has transformed how people discuss these topics. In fact, public discourse on platforms like Twitter and Facebook has surged, now encompassing up to 80% of ongoing discussions. This growing demand for openness is leading officials to rethink traditional communication methods. People want to feel heard and involved, prompting governments to use social media not just for announcements, but also for real conversations. This shift offers a unique opportunity for engagement and accountability, encouraging citizens to participate actively in democracy. So what does this new era of communication mean for you? Discover the mystery of Elliday Island's lone house. This intriguing island, part of the Westman Islands in Iceland, is home to a solitary structure that sparks curiosity among visitors. Built in the 1950s by a group of adventurous hunters, the house served as a base for their thrilling expeditions into the rugged wilderness of the island. Imagine a cozy spot where passionate hunters shared stories of their escapades, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes and the sound of crashing waves. Today, Elliday Island stands as a testament to human exploration and resilience, drawing thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. The island's isolation adds to its charm, as it offers a rare glimpse into both the beauty of Iceland's nature and the history of those who once roamed its shores. Why did they choose this remote location, and what stories could the walls tell? Rediscover the allure of adventure on Elliday Island. Did you know that Gordos restaurant serves dessert in toilets? This unusual eatery in Israel takes a daring approach to dining by serving frozen desserts in playful toilet-shaped containers. Imagine enjoying a scoop of your favorite ice cream while seated on a toilet. The quirky theme not only makes for a memorable meal, but has also sparked quite a buzz on social media, with reactions ranging from delight to disbelief. It's a fun way to shake up the traditional dining experience. And if you think Gordos is unique, Taiwan has a similar restaurant that embraces the same unconventional concept, further proving that people love to share these bold dining adventures online. It's all about the experience, right? Whether you find it hilarious or off-putting, these places highlight how creativity can transform the way we think about food and fun. Would you dare to try it? Is it really true that Lise Meitner missed the Nobel Prize? Absolutely. Lise Meitner was a brilliant physicist who played a key role in the discovery of nuclear fission, a groundbreaking process where the nucleus of an atom splits into smaller parts, releasing huge amounts of energy. Despite her incredible contributions in being nominated for the Nobel Prize a staggering 48 times in both physics and chemistry, she never actually won. This baffling oversight has led many to question the Nobel selection process. Meitner's co-discovery occurred alongside Otto Hahn, who received the Nobel Prize in 1944, yet she was overlooked. This episode highlights the challenges women faced in science during her time, as well as the importance of recognizing all contributors in scientific achievements. Meitner's legacy continues to inspire new generations of scientists, reminding us that brilliance deserves recognition, regardless of gender. Have you ever wondered why Brazil is a tree paradise? Brazil boasts the highest number of tree species in the world, with an astonishing count of over 8,700 different types. This diversity is unmatched, making the Amazon rainforest, along with other forests across the country, an ecological treasure. What's even more amazing is that about half of these species are endemic, meaning they can only be found in Brazil. This unique flora supports a vast array of wildlife, providing habitats for countless birds, mammals, and insects. The importance of these trees goes beyond beauty. They play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide, producing oxygen, and maintaining ecosystems. With ongoing threats like deforestation and climate change, it's crucial to protect these precious species and their habitats. So next time you admire a tree, remember it might just be one of the many unique gems that make Brazil a biodiversity hotspot. You won't believe this about U.S. high school sports. High school sports in America create a buzz like no other, drawing thousands of fans to stadiums every weekend. Unlike in many other countries, where school athletics are often seen as mere hobbies, American high school teams generate immense excitement and even media coverage. These young athletes, often just teenagers, become local celebrities, inspiring their peers and communities. From Friday night football games to thrilling basketball tournaments, the passion is palpable. Schools rally behind their teams, creating traditions, pep rallies, and spirited chants that turn each game into a communal event. Scholarships are often on the line, making these competitions even more significant. Remarkably, many former high school athletes go on to achieve greatness in professional sports. So why do U.S. high schools embrace athletics so deeply compared to other countries? What if I told you about the Wild Bed Race? This exciting annual event takes place in the charming English town of Knaresborough, where teams gather to push their creatively decorated beds along a challenging 1.86-mile course. Picture this: teams in colorful costumes sprinting down streets while maneuvering over various obstacles, including a tricky river crossing. The challenge gets even more intriguing because no wheels are allowed. Instead, participants must carry or pull their ornate beds, adding to the adventure. As they tackle this demanding course, teamwork and strategy play crucial roles. Spectators cheer from the sidelines, creating a lively atmosphere filled with laughter and excitement. Have you ever seen such a quirky competition? It's not just about speed, it's about creativity and spirit, making the bed race a delightful spectacle that attracts hundreds of visitors each year. So next time you think of fun events, remember this unique tradition that combines sport and whimsy. Prepare to be amazed by card shuffling magic. Did you know that when you shuffle a standard deck of 52 playing cards, there are about 8 times 10 to the power of 67 different possible arrangements? That's an astonishing number. To put it into perspective, this figure is far greater than the estimated number of stars in our entire observable universe, which is around 10 to the power of 22. Can you imagine the sheer number of ways those cards can be organized? Each shuffle creates a unique sequence that has likely never existed before in the history of the universe. So the next time you deal a hand of poker or play a card game, remember that you're experiencing a tiny piece of that limitless creativity. It's not just a game, it's a glimpse into the mathematical wonders of probability and arrangement, all wrapped up in a simple deck of cards. Isn't that incredible? Guess what really drives neutron stars' density? Neutron stars are some of the most extraordinary objects in the universe. Just imagine this. A single sugar cube containing neutron star material weighs more than all the trucks in an entire town. This mind-boggling density is the result of the incredible gravitational force compressing the remnants of a massive star after a supernova explosion. To put it into perspective, a full soup can filled with neutron star material tips the scale at more than the weight of the moon. Why is this happening? Well, when a massive star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it collapses under its gravity, forcing protons and electrons to merge and form neutrons. The result? A star made almost entirely of neutrons packed tightly together, leading to its staggering density. Neutron stars challenge our understanding of physics and remind us how wild and wonderful our universe truly is. Discover the stealthy world of the green vine snake. This remarkable reptile thrives in the lush rainforests of Latin America, showcasing an incredible ability to camouflage itself among leaves and vines. With its striking green color and slender, elongated body, the green vine snake becomes nearly invisible to both predators and prey. Interestingly, it's not a threat to humans or other animals, as it is neither venomous nor aggressive. Instead, it relies on its stealth to catch small birds and lizards, making it a skilled hunter despite its non-threatening nature. This fascinating snake plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of species in its habitat. So next time you think of snakes, remember the green vine snake and its impressive stealth skills. How many other creatures can blend in so well? Believe it or not, this chrysanthemum is huge. The Guinness World Record for the largest chrysanthemum ever grown belongs to a mind-blowing plant boasting a single bloom that stretches over 10 feet wide. This giant flower has even earned the playful nickname Floral UFO due to its extraordinary size and unusual appearance. Grown by skilled horticulturists, this remarkable chrysanthemum showcases the beauty and potential of nature. It's not just large, it also features an explosion of vibrant colors, captivating anyone who sees it. Imagine walking past a flower that could nearly cover a car. Growing such a massive blossom requires exceptional gardening techniques, including careful nurturing and specific climate conditions. As you explore the world of plants, this record-setting chrysanthemum reminds us of the incredible diversity found in nature, leaving us to wonder what other botanical marvels await discovery. This might surprise you, the jet d'eau's power. This iconic fountain in Lake Geneva is more than just a beautiful sight. It's a true marvel of engineering. Rising an impressive 140 meters, 460 feet into the air, the jet d'eau sends approximately 8 tons of water soaring, creating a stunning display that draws visitors from all over the world. Originally built in the 19th century as a safety valve for a hydraulic plant, this fountain has transformed into a symbol of the city. Imagine standing by the lake, feeling the cool mist on your face as you watch the water dance majestically against the backdrop of the Alps. The fountain lights up at night, adding a magical touch to the evening. Did you know that the water is pumped at a speed of about 200 kilometers per hour? That's like a small jet engine. So the next time you find yourself in Geneva, don't miss the chance to witness this extraordinary fountain in action. Have you ever wondered about the first carat ever? In 2009, the world witnessed a groundbreaking moment in gemstone history, the introduction of permancarat, the very first carat. This milestone isn't just a matter of measurement. It's deeply tied to the Garna Pascuno community, where the carat concept originated. The name permancarat signifies more than just a new unit. It represents cultural heritage, pride, and a connection to the Earth's treasures. Each carat, defined as 200 milligrams, helps measure the weight of gemstones, making it easier for buyers and sellers to communicate value. The community of Garna Pascuno embraced this innovation, blending tradition with modern commerce. Today, when purchasing gemstones, remember that each carat carries a story, one that began in a small community with roots in Earth's beauty. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact? This might surprise you. Siwa Oasis floats you. Nestled in the heart of Egypt, the Siwa Oasis boasts remarkable saline pools that mesmerize with their vibrant turquoise color. These stunning bodies of water are not just beautiful, they are incredibly salty, similar to the Dead Sea. The high salinity allows visitors to float effortlessly, creating a unique and relaxing experience. Imagine lying back and letting the buoyant water cradle you while surrounded by picturesque desert landscapes. This oasis is more than a scenic getaway. It's a natural phenomena that attracts tourists from around the globe. People flock to Siwa not just for the chance to float, but also to enjoy the health benefits of the mineral-rich waters. Many believe that soaking in these saline pools can soothe skin conditions and rejuvenate the body. Add to that the rich cultural history of the oasis, with ancient ruins nearby, and you have a truly remarkable destination. Have you ever floated in waters as salty as the sea? Here's a wild fact about Russ Columbo's family. In 1930, the talented musician tragically died from an accidental gunshot, leaving his family in a heartbreaking situation. To protect their mother, who suffered from a heart condition, his siblings crafted an elaborate scheme to conceal the devastating news. They went as far as writing fake letters that appeared to be from Russ himself, maintaining the illusion that he was still alive. To make it even more convincing, they played his records and pretended he was hosting his radio show. This remarkable deception lasted for an astonishing 10 years. Remarkably, they managed to keep up the ruse until their mother passed away, showcasing a mix of love and desperation. While their intentions were to shield her from grief, this unusual chapter in the Columbo family story raises questions about how far people will go for the ones they love. What do you think of their actions? Did you know that bird's nest soup is a delicacy? This unique dish, popular in China and Southeast Asia, dazzles diners with its strange yet fascinating ingredient: the nests of cave-dwelling birds, mainly swiftlets. These nests, made from the bird's saliva, are highly sought after for their gelatinous texture and subtle flavor. Cooking the nests transforms them into a translucent soup that many believe has health benefits, including boosting the immune system and improving skin complexion. Harvesting these nests is a remarkable process, often done in treacherous cave environments, as collectors must be skilled climbers. The nests are then cleaned and prepared, sometimes served in broth or sweetened with sugar. Though it can be quite expensive, with a kilogram costing thousands of dollars, many enjoy bird's nest soup as a luxurious treat during special occasions. So would you take a sip of this unique soup? Believe it or not, China has transparent restrooms. In an attempt to promote cleanliness and responsible behavior, some public restrooms in China feature walls made of glass that can turn opaque with the press of a button. This innovative design, found in busy areas, aims to discourage vandalism and other inappropriate acts, while also making users more aware of their surroundings. The concept is part of a broader push towards public hygiene in densely populated cities. With the technology to switch from transparent to frosted at will, restroom goers can enjoy privacy when needed, while still helping to keep these facilities in check. By giving a glimpse into the importance of personal responsibility in shared spaces, these restrooms challenge people to think about their behavior in public. Since cleanliness is crucial in preventing the spread of germs, this unique solution has sparked discussions around the world. Could this creative approach to bathroom design catch on in other countries? Here's what actually happens when you meet Barbie. Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts, which reveals a fascinating depth beyond the colorful doll we all know. First introduced in 1959 by Ruth Handler, Barbie has evolved into a cultural icon, adapting to changing times and reflecting societal norms. With over 200 careers and countless outfits, Barbie embodies the idea that girls can aspire to anything they dream of, from astronaut to president. The name Barbara Millicent Roberts adds a unique touch, providing her with a personal story and background that resonates with fans of all ages. This little detail enhances her identity, making her more than just a toy. She becomes a symbol of empowerment and ambition. As children play with Barbie, they not only enjoy imaginative adventures, but also engage with themes of diversity, career exploration, and self-expression. Isn't it amazing how a doll can inspire so many possibilities? Discover how diamonds form deep beneath our feet. Natural diamonds are truly remarkable gems, originating more than 200 kilometers below the Earth's surface in a region known as the mantle. Here, intense pressure and heat cause carbon atoms to bond in a crystal structure, creating these beautiful stones that we cherish. However, they don't stay hidden forever. Through powerful volcanic eruptions, these diamonds are propelled toward the surface. As magma rises, it carries the diamonds with it in a special type of volcanic rock called kimberlite. This dramatic journey is not only fascinating, it also gives us the opportunity to find diamonds in places we might never expect. So, next time you admire a sparkling diamond, remember the incredible journey it has taken from the depths of the earth to your jewelry box. Isn't it amazing how such beauty is formed in such extreme conditions? Let's uncover the truth about expressive dog eyebrows. Did you know that our furry friends, dogs, have evolved to have more expressive eyebrows? This remarkable change is largely due to artificial selection by humans. Over generations, humans have preferred dogs that can show a wider range of emotions through their facial expressions. Studies suggest that dogs with more pronounced eyebrow movements are better at communicating their feelings, making them more appealing companions. For instance, those adorable puppy dog eyes can tug at our heartstrings, helping dogs secure more treats and love. This unique adaptation not only enhances their ability to connect with us, but also strengthens the bond between humans and dogs. As we continue to live alongside these amazing animals, it's fascinating that their eyebrow expressions have become a key part of their charm. Can you imagine life without those expressive faces? Why do songs get stuck in your head? The Zeigarnik effect offers an interesting explanation. This psychological phenomenon suggests that we remember unfinished tasks better than completed ones. When you hear a catchy tune, your brain gets a little mental itch because the song feels incomplete if you don't hear it in its entirety. That's why you might find yourself replaying it over and over in your mind. It's like your brain is nudging you, saying, "Let's finish it already." Interestingly, when you finally hear the full song or sing along to it, that annoying loop in your head can fade away. So next time you can't shake off a tune, remember it's your brain's way of reminding you that something isn't finished yet. Whether it's a pop hit or a classic ballad, embracing the Zeigarnik effect could be the key to enjoying those songs to their fullest. Prepare to be amazed by Elaine Davidson's body piercings. This remarkable woman holds the world record for the most body piercings, with an astonishing count of over 9,800. That's right, within her body she has embraced more piercings than most people can imagine. Each piercing tells a story, representing her adventurous spirit and passion for body art. Davidson first began her piercing journey in the late 1990s, and since then, she has transformed her body into a canvas of self-expression. With every piercing, she celebrates individuality and the beauty of diversity in body modification. This unique distinction has not only brought her fame, but has also sparked conversations about the art and culture of piercings around the world. While some may find the sheer number overwhelming, Davidson views it as a personal statement. Have you ever considered what it would be like to express yourself in such a bold and colorful way as she does? Each piercing reveals a layer of her identity, making us wonder about the stories behind every hoop and stud. Guess what really drives the fireworks you enjoy? Fireworks began their journey not as celebratory bursts of color, but as powerful weapons in ancient warfare. The Chinese armies were among the first to utilize fire arrows, creating massive chaos and confusion among their opponents. These fiery projectiles were not simply fancy displays of light. They were strategic tools designed to instill fear and disrupt enemy formations. As time went on, people began to appreciate the beauty of fireworks, transforming them from instruments of destruction to vibrant symbols of celebration. Even today, during festivals and holidays, we marvel at the dazzling shows that light up the night sky. They remind us not only of victory and joy, but also of a fascinating history where fire and sound once meant life or death on the battlefield. Isn't it amazing how something once meant for war has become a centerpiece of our festivities? Did you know the Falkland Islands have more sheep than people? This fascinating fact highlights the unique lifestyle on these remote islands, located in the South Atlantic Ocean. The Falkland Islands boast about 500,000 sheep compared to just around 3,400 residents. This impressive ratio stems from the island's rich grasslands, which are perfect for sheep grazing. Wool production has been a key part of the island's economy for years, allowing residents to thrive while maintaining a rural lifestyle. Despite their limited population, the islanders enjoy a close-knit community, engaging in farming and fishing practices that have been passed down through generations. The sheep also play a crucial role in the local culture, featuring in festivals and everyday life. Next time you think of the Falkland Islands, remember the surprising fact that these sheep outnumber people by a large margin. Let's uncover the truth about James Webb's mirrors. The mirrors on the James Webb Space Telescope are incredibly smooth, making them a marvel of engineering. Imagine stretching one of these mirrors across the entire United States. Remarkably, even in such a vast span, the tallest bump would measure just 2 inches. This astonishing precision is crucial for capturing the faint light from distant galaxies and stars. The design features 18 hexagonal segments, working together to create a surface so flat that it allows the telescope to produce crystal-clear images of the universe. This smoothness ensures that Webb can observe objects billions of light-years away without distortion. It's like having a giant eye peering into the depths of space. Each mirror's coating reflects infrared light efficiently, enabling Webb to uncover mysteries about the formation of stars, planets, and possibly even life beyond Earth. How will these discoveries change our understanding of the cosmos? Did you know the Scream sold for $120 million? This iconic painting, created by Edvard Munch in 1893, achieved a staggering price at auction in 2012, making it one of the most expensive artworks ever sold. The artwork features a haunting figure with an agonized expression, standing against a swirling backdrop of color. Its intense emotion resonates with viewers across different generations and cultures, capturing universal feelings of anxiety and despair. Munch's inspiration for this masterpiece reportedly came from a panic attack he experienced while strolling at sunset, which explains the striking mix of vivid colors and the distorted figure. The Scream has become a symbol of modern existential angst, appearing in countless forms of popular culture, from films to memes. Its immense auction price reflects not only its historical significance, but also the timeless connection people feel to its powerful imagery. With its ability to evoke such deep emotion, it's no wonder the Scream remains a focal point in discussions about art and expression. What do you think this painting conveys to you? Surprising medieval law required boys to master longbow shooting. In medieval England, a fascinating law mandated that all males over the age of 14 practice shooting longbows for 2 hours every week. This requirement aimed to ensure that the population was always ready for military action during turbulent times. Imagine local clergy overseeing these training sessions, where young men honed their skills with this powerful weapon. The longbow was crucial in battles, providing a significant advantage against enemies at a distance. Why did the government impose such a law? Military readiness was vital for survival, especially with conflicts like the 100 Years' War looming over the kingdom. Moreover, these mandatory practices fostered a sense of community and shared responsibility among townsfolk. While we may find the thought of weekly archery practice amusing today, it was a serious endeavor back then, helping villages prepare for potential threats and protect their homes. This blend of recreation and duty painted a vivid picture of life in medieval times, reminding us how vital military readiness was for communities long ago. Prepare to be amazed by space junk orbiting Earth. Space debris, also known as space junk, is a growing concern as millions of pieces zoom around our planet at incredible speeds. This debris includes everything from defunct satellites to spent rocket stages and even tiny fragments created by collisions. Imagine trying to navigate a busy highway where every vehicle is a potential hazard. Operational satellites and spacecraft face serious risks from these bits of metal and other materials. Fortunately, experts aren't just wringing their hands, they're coming up with clever solutions. Efforts are underway to track this debris more effectively, and some innovative ideas for cleanup missions are on the drawing board. New technologies aim to reduce the risks of future collisions, ensuring that our ventures into space can continue safely. Will we be able to clean up our cosmic neighborhood before it becomes too cluttered? Did you know Istanbul has tiny homes for stray cats? In this vibrant city, it's quite common to spot charming, ornate shelters dedicated to supporting the many stray cats that roam the streets. These miniature cat palaces often come equipped with food, water, and delightful touches like balconies and intricate carvings, making them a cozy haven for felines. Cats hold a special place in Turkish culture, and their well-being is taken seriously by the community. Residents frequently provide care for these adorable creatures, demonstrating a rich tradition of respect and compassion for urban wildlife. This unique bond between people and cats showcases how Istanbul recognizes the importance of caring for every living being, fostering a sense of community within its bustling neighborhoods. So the next time you visit, keep an eye out for these inviting shelters. What will you discover about the city's furry friends? Prepare to be amazed by Disney's Oscar twist. In the late 1930s, Walt Disney received an honorary Oscar for his groundbreaking film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But instead of the usual golden statuette, Disney was honored with a full-sized Oscar and 7 miniature statuettes. These tiny awards represented the lovable 7 dwarfs from the film: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. This creative gesture highlighted how revolutionary the film was, as it was the first ever full-length animated feature, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and animation at the time. This award not only celebrated Disney's innovation, but also marked a significant moment in film history, showing that animation could be celebrated in the same realm as live-action films. So, next time you think of magic in movies, remember this unique Oscar moment and how it changed the world of animation forever. Did you know sea otters sleep in style? Sea otters are not just adorable creatures. They have a fascinating way of resting that keeps them safe. Instead of burrowing into the kelp or finding cozy spots on land, they cleverly float on the water's surface while they snooze. This unique sleeping behavior serves an important purpose. It helps protect them from potential predators lurking beneath the waves. While they doze, they often wrap themselves in kelp, which prevents them from drifting away. It's like having a natural blanket that keeps them secure. Sea otters are also known for their incredible thick fur, which keeps them warm in chilly ocean waters. This furry coat has over 1 million hair follicles per square inch, making it the densest fur of any animal. So while they enjoy their beauty sleep, they're not just resting, they're also smartly ensuring their safety in the wild. Have you ever seen a sea otter floating peacefully? Did you know about Friends' huge paychecks? The iconic sitcom, which aired from 1994 to 2004, made waves not just for its laughs, but also for the impressive salaries of its cast. Each actor earned at least $88,000 per episode over the 10 seasons. That's a staggering amount, especially considering that this figure doesn't even account for the syndication royalties they secured starting in season 5. As the show gained popularity, the actors negotiated for better pay, and their earnings skyrocketed. By the final season, they were reportedly making around $1 million per episode. Today, the legacy of Friends continues, not only on streaming platforms, but also through ongoing merchandise and fan gatherings. This success story highlights how a show can change the lives of its stars, allowing them to establish their careers while becoming beloved figures for millions of fans. Isn't it fascinating how entertainment can lead to such significant financial success? Ever thought about why local governance matters? In 1990, voters in Colorado made a groundbreaking decision that shifted the balance of power in 3 small towns. Instead of relying solely on state or federal authorities, these communities chose to delegate key decision-making responsibilities to local leaders. This move was about more than just politics. It was a bold statement of faith in grassroots democracy. By empowering local officials, residents aim to address issues unique to their areas, from education policies to public safety. This choice reflects how community members can directly influence the quality of life around them. It's a perfect example of citizens asserting their rights and responsibilities and shaping their own futures. This initiative not only inspired other towns across the nation to consider similar approaches, but it also sparked important conversations about the role of government. Could this model offer solutions to today's challenges? Ever thought about why Miyamoto chose walking over cars? Shigeru Miyamoto, the genius behind beloved video games like Donkey Kong and Super Mario Bros., has always embraced a unique approach to life, even when it comes to commuting. When Nintendo suggested he drive for his safety, he didn't let that advice sway him. Instead, Miyamoto preferred to walk or bike to work, believing that these modes of transport allowed him to connect more deeply with his surroundings. By choosing to stroll or bike, he could observe the world, gather inspiration, and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. This preference reflects his playful and imaginative spirit, which shines through in his games. The daily experiences he encountered on foot likely fueled his creativity and contributed to the vibrant worlds his characters inhabit. So the next time you enjoy a Mario adventure, remember the man who walked his way to inspiration. Believe it or not, space crime just became a reality. In 2019, astronaut Anne McClain made headlines when she was investigated for allegedly accessing her estranged wife's bank account while aboard the International Space Station. This incident marked a historic moment, as McClain became the first person ever to be investigated for a crime committed in space. The shock of these allegations spread across the world, raising questions about privacy and legality in outer space. However, as the investigation unfolded, it turned out that the accusations against McClain were unfounded, and her ex-wife was instead charged with making false statements. This unusual case opens up exciting discussions about how laws apply beyond our planet and what constitutes a crime when you're floating in the vastness of space. Could there be more space-related legal issues in our future? Prepare to be amazed by drunken streetlight antics. In various cities, something funny yet alarming happens. Intoxicated individuals often mistake public streetlights for their own homes. This amusing scenario showcases how extreme drunkenness can lead to hilarious misjudgments. Picture this. A person, wobbling unsteadily, approaches a lamppost with their car keys in hand, attempting to unlock it as if it were their front door. Their mind, clouded by alcohol, tricks them into believing the warm glow of the streetlight is a welcoming porch light. This disorientation isn't just about humor. It's a reminder of how substances can deeply affect perception and behavior. While these moments might bring laughter, they also highlight the importance of staying safe and aware, especially in urban settings. Next time you see a streetlight, think of those adventurous drunks trying to navigate their way home. What a wild world we live in. Did you know Samsung's ostrich won 7 Clio Awards? This memorable 2017 commercial made waves in the advertising world, showcasing the unique story of an ostrich that dons a VR headset to soar through the virtual skies. What makes this ad truly stand out is its creative blend of technology and imagination, brilliantly demonstrating how virtual reality can open up new experiences. The commercial not only captivated audiences, but also impressed industry experts, winning gold for short film along with 6 other prestigious Clio Awards. Its success can be attributed to stunning cinematography and imaginative animation, making the story feel alive. The clever direction coupled with top-notch visual effects brought the whimsical journey of the ostrich to life, allowing viewers to see the world through its eyes as it took flight like never before. This innovative ad perfectly illustrates how storytelling and advertising can merge creativity with technology, leaving a lasting impact and inviting others to explore the possibilities of virtual reality. Why not take a look at this award-winning short film yourself? Prepare to be amazed by fainting goats. These quirky animals are known for their unique reaction to fear, which is quite unlike any other creature. When startled, a fainting goat will freeze up and fall over, as if it has suddenly lost all strength. This surprising behavior comes from a genetic condition known as myotonia congenita. In these goats, the muscles contract rapidly in response to a fright, and while it looks dramatic, it doesn't cause them any pain. Instead, they simply lay there for a moment, completely still, before springing back to their feet. Fainting goats are a rare breed, and their unusual response has both fascinated and amused people for generations. Farmers often keep them not just for their unique charm, but also for their hardiness and gentle nature. Have you ever seen one of these goats in action? It's a sight you won't forget. Get ready to race with Still Timber sports cars. The Still Timber Sport Factory is not just your average car manufacturer. It specializes in crafting high-performance sports cars designed with speed, precision, and power in mind. Using advanced techniques, this factory makes cars that are perfect for enthusiastic drivers looking to push the limits on the road or track. Their commitment to excellence doesn't stop at just cars. It's deeply tied to the exciting world of forestry-related sports, which showcase skills like lumberjack racing and tree climbing. By supporting such sports, Still Timber emphasizes teamwork and competition, bringing together a community of sports lovers and car enthusiasts. With their innovative approach, they are redefining what it means to blend machinery and athletics. Whether you are a fan of breathtaking speed or the thrill of lumber sports, Still Timber's creations ignite passion across generations. You won't believe Norway's incredible gift to Oslo. In 1947, the city received the stunning Vigeland Park, a remarkable space filled with over 200 sculptures created by the talented artist Gustav Vigeland. This park is not just a collection of sculptures. It's a unique outdoor museum showcasing the beauty of human emotion and the complexities of life. Vigeland spent over 20 years designing and crafting these amazing artworks, with each sculpture telling its own story. From joyful children to contemplative adults, the figures capture the essence of human experience in various forms. Visitors can stroll through the park's vast grounds, admiring the intricate details of the sculptures, such as the famous monolith, a towering structure made of tightly intertwined human figures. What makes this park even more special is how it brings people together, inviting them to reflect on relationships, love, and the passage of time. Whether you are an art enthusiast or just enjoying a leisurely walk, Vigeland Park offers a unique experience for everyone. What will you discover there? Here's a wild fact about boxing gloves. They were initially designed to protect fighters from injuries, but surprisingly, they seem to have the opposite effect. When boxing gloves first made their appearance, the idea was to cushion blows and save boxers' hands from breaking. However, the added padding allowed fighters to hit much harder. As a result, boxers faced a terrifying increase in the risk of head trauma. With stronger punches landing in the ring, the severity of concussions and other brain injuries rose significantly. This ironic twist shows that safety innovations don't always lead to safer outcomes. The very items meant to reduce harm inadvertently contributed to the dangers of the sport. So the next time you watch a boxing match, remember that those gloves might make the fight look less brutal, but they have changed the game in unexpected ways.